1 day difference, 600 kronor saved. This is the Swedish pharmacy secret that nobody explains properly. Until now. Did you know that in Sweden you'll never pay more than 3,800 kronor a year for all your prescription medicines? And if you're under 18, everything is free. But here's the thing, even with this amazing system, how much you pay for each prescription depends on timing rules that can save you hundreds of kronor. Welcome to T-Pharmacy, I'm your licensed pharmacist, and today I'll show you exactly how Sweden's medicine system works, including the 90-day rule and the 2/3 rule that control your discounts. Once you understand the rules, you'll know exactly when to pick up your prescriptions to maximize your benefits. No more confusion, no more uncertainty. Whether you just moved to Sweden or you've been here for years but never really understood the system, or you find Swedish hard, this video is for you. I'll explain in simple English, show you the websites, and by then you'll know how to get your medicines for the lowest price. Let's start with the most important thing, högkostnadsskydd, or high cost protection. In 2025 you pay full price for your first 2,000 kronor of medicines. After that you only pay 75 until you reach about 3,200 kronor. Then just 25 up to 3,600 and only 10% until 3,800 kronor. After that, boom! Free medicines for the rest of your 12-month period. Remember, the government updates these amounts every year, but the system stays the same. Now here's a huge mistake I see every day at the pharmacy. A customer comes in with their free card, the pharmacist asks, do you want the periodsvara, or in other words, the cheapest option? And they say, no, give me the expensive brand, I have free medicines anyway. Wrong. The high cost protection only covers the cheapest available option, what we call the periodsvara, that changes each month. So let's say the cheapest costs 100 kronor, but you want the brand that costs 120. Even with your free card, you still pay the 20 kronor difference every single time. But here's what most people don't know. This is not January to December. It's a rolling 12 months from your first purchase. If you start in March, your free period runs until next March. All prescription medicines for children under 18 are completely free in Sweden. But watch out, some things like certain cough syrups aren't covered by the national drug benefit. If you're unsure, always ask your pharmacist. We'll tell you before you pay. And for people with diabetes, insulin is always free in Sweden. No age limit whatsoever. Whether you're 5 or 95, you never pay a single krona for insulin if you have a Swedish social security number. Here are 2 rules that will save you money. Rule number 1, the 90-day rule. Never take more than 90 days of medicine at once. Anything above 90 and you'll pay full price, and it doesn't count toward your free medicine limit. Rule number 2, the 2/3 rule. If you got 90 days last time, you must wait at least 60 days for your next refill to get the discount. Too early, full price again. The easiest way to renew prescriptions? 1177. Let me show you step by step. So here you have to type in 1177.se or 1177 as we call it. There you have to log in with BankID or Freja Plus. After that, navigate to läkemedelstjänster and click for nya recept. And basically that's it. You have to answer several questions, but you can renew most of prescriptions online in just a few clicks. No appointment needed for routine medications like blood pressure pills or asthma inhalers. If you discover that you need a refill and it's Sunday evening when usual health centers don't work, Sweden has digital healthcare apps where you can video call a doctor and get your prescription quite fast. I'm about to show you a website that can save you hours of running between pharmacies. Let's explore Fass.se, Sweden's official medication database. I'll search for a common heart medication to show you the platform's features. I'm typing bisoprolol STADA. This is just one brand of bisoprolol, a beta blocker used for heart conditions. Different manufacturers provide different levels of detail, and this one happens to have comprehensive information. Perfect. Now we're on the medication page. Notice 3 status markers here. The RX symbol means this is prescription only. You can't buy it over the counter. The M symbol provides environmental hazard information. It shows how harmful this medication is to the environment when disposed of. And here's the Form 1 status. This check mark means it's covered by Sweden's högkostnadsskydd subsidy system, so it counts toward your annual medication cost ceiling. Now look at this. When manufacturers provide tablet images, you can click for more details. Here we see important information. Divisibility instructions. This says, kan delas I 2 lika stora doser. Can be divided into 2 equal doses. Får inte krossas. Must not be crushed. Får inte tuggas. Must not be chewed. Får inte lösas upp. Must not be dissolved. This is crucial information. Some tablets have a score line, but can only be split for easier swallowing, not for equal dosing. This medication specifically states it can be divided into equal doses, which means if your doctor prescribes half a tablet, you can safely split it and get the correct dose. Always check this information. Never assume a scored tablet can be split for dosing purposes. Now here's another really useful feature, the tablet identifier. Some manufacturers, as mentioned before, provide actual tablet images, which helps verify you have the right medication. If I type the initials I see on my tablet, in my case it is BSL, yes, so let's type it here fast, BSL, and then click on search button, and here you go. This system confirms this matches bisoprolol STADA. You can also filter by color or tablet form here. This is particularly helpful if you mixed up medications or found a loose tablet. Now let's check the real pharmacy stock. So if we go back and then click on Socklager status, choose pharmacy. In my case I chose Stockholm because it has many different pharmacy chains to demonstrate. The system searches through all the pharmacies. So here we see that the first pharmacy does not have it in stock, but they have different brand. It is called BT Lager, and it means that they have different brand of bisoprolol, which is therapeutically equivalent. Now here, if we look into other pharmacies, eLager or fåtal eLager, this means that these pharmacies do have the exact medication you are looking for. Now let's check something important, the detailed composition. Click on product resume and find the innehåll in other side. It should be somewhere here. This is crucial for people with allergies or intolerances. See here, this particular brand contains titanium dioxide, listed as A171, which some people are sensitive to. You'll also find information about lactose content here, which is important for those with lactose intolerance. Different brands of the same medication might have different pharmaceutical excipients, so always check if you have sensitivities. One unique aspect of Fass is that it's not just for human medications. Here's djurläkemedel, animal medicines. Your pet prescriptions go through the same prescription system, and you can look up their medications here too. Sweden is quite unique in having veterinary prescriptions filled at regular pharmacies. And that's Fass.se, your comprehensive medication resource in Sweden. It's free, available 24/7, no registration needed, whether you're checking if your pharmacy has your medication in stock, verifying a tablet, or checking for allergens in the inactive ingredients. This platform has you covered. The interface is in Swedish, but the medicinal information and many features are intuitive enough to navigate even if Swedish is not your first language. Now let's look at medicininstruktioner.se, a fantastic resource for learning how to properly use medications and medical devices. Here's the search engine where you can search for specific medications or browse by treatment area and find instruction videos in different languages. Let's search for some medication to demonstrate. So let's choose asthma, for example, and maybe Bufomix. Here's what makes this platform so valuable. Professional instruction videos that show exactly how to use your medication correctly. See these language options. Many instructions are available in multiple languages. This is incredibly helpful for Sweden's diverse population. And these aren't just basic instructions. We are detailed step-by-step demonstrations, whether it's using an inhaler, injecting insulin, applying eye drops, or using a complex medical device. You get visual guidance from healthcare professionals. What's great is that healthcare providers can send these links directly to patients via SMS or email after appointments. So if your doctor prescribes a new inhaler, you might receive a link to the exact instruction video for your specific device. The platform covers everything from simple tablet taking instructions to complex injection techniques for fertility treatments or blood thinners. It's particularly useful for medications that require specific techniques, like inhaler coordination, injection site rotation, or proper mixing of medications. medicininstruktioner.se is completely free, requires no registration, and is available 24/7. If you left the pharmacy unsure about how to use your new medication or need a refresher on proper technique, this is your go-to resource. You can watch the videos as many times as needed, making it perfect for both new users and those who need a reminder. If you're a young woman in Sweden, this could save you hundreds of kronor every year. Under 21, birth control is completely free everywhere in Sweden. Between 21 and 25? Well, it depends where you live. For example, Uppsala, still free until 25. Stockholm and Västra Götaland, maximum 100 kronor per year. Västra Norrland, just 25 kronor every 3 months. And for other regions, check 1177.se, because rules vary. That's it! You now have all the key information to navigate Swedish medicine costs like a pro. Remember these key points. You'll never pay more than 3,800 kronor a year. Kids get medicines free. Use 1177 for prescription renewal. Check Fass before you go. And young women, birth control is cheap or free. Swedish medicine system is one of the best if you know how to use it. If this video helped you save money, hit that like button. This really helps other people find this information. In my next video, I'll explain what tourists and visitors need to know about getting medicine in Sweden.